Hello everyone, and welcome to the World of Magic, a shopping event here in Second Life. It's March 1st while I'm doing this, but I'm pretty sure this video is going to go up way later than that, and this event's going to already be over. But, I realized that I don't really do a whole lot of shopping events here in Second Life. I think the last one I did was, like, the arcade, like, years ago. And so I wanted to pick one out and just take a look at it, and I guess maybe we'll start rarely, taking a look at some of the more events in Second Life as well, as adding on to the different places we look at as well. This one is really nicely done, so I did pick this one in particular. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Nice little saying for us as we enter in. This place is a little bit laggy though on advanced lighting, so forgive me for that. Though a lot of places are very laggy on advanced lighting. But it's basically, as the title would suggest, it's basically around witches, and there's a lot of Harry Potter influence into it and all that. So these are all the bloggers that are covering this event, it looks like. I see a couple that I recognize. There's somebody fancy here. As you can imagine, we're going to be going through this wall, so let's go ahead and go through it. And here we have the center walkway for all the, I forget exactly what they're called, but they're essentially the people that promoted the event and helped put it together. Sponsors, that's what I was going to say, sponsors. So they all have their little booths here towards the entrance, and then everybody else is in this big room at the end. And we can see a really nice desk here, I have to say. And I am kind of curious to see what this place will have. I did take a little bit of a look at it beforehand. Like these wands here, I actually like the look of particularly. I don't think they're actually wands that you carry around, but I think they're for showcasing. Like they're basically wands in display cases. But I think there may be, actually from what it says there, I think it says it could be in the hand as well, but I think I would put on display if I bought it. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look around here. Here we have another spot here, though the picture isn't quite... There we go. See a lot of party-looking things and whatnot here. And see chocolate frogs, there's a book. Detonating delights, so I guess that's kind of a pranky thing. Stuff you would put on a table. Here we have wasabi, which is, I know they're like a hair creator. It looks like they have one particular hair here on display. It looks like it comes with and without a hat. It's actually not a decent, it's not a bad looking one at all. And, I don't know, they do usually come with like hats and whatnot on theirs, I think. And, probably would go without the hat if I got it. But that's just me. And then we have a lot of Quidditch-looking things here. There's actually a really nice-looking steampunk outfit down there towards the bottom, which is rare, because I don't usually see full-on outfits like that for steampunk things. Usually I just find bits and pieces of stuff here and there. You can see a lot of Quidditch things, like the... Looks like there's poses there, a fat pack of poses, and we have the costume itself right here. And then we have this, like this particularly, I don't know, it's a hat of a sorts, but it's like, it's something I would think I'd find out of Bloodborne or Dark Souls than what I would expect here. It's a very interesting hat, though. I would kind of like see this something like being worn like with a I don't know, like a Halloween avatar of some sort I could put together. That's what I'm thinking in any case. Here we have a lot of banners, and we have a... Looks like a cabinet of sorts. There's also a really nice little what would you call it? You put them on tables. Tapestries? No, I don't think it's tapestries. But yeah, it comes with little crystals on it and everything. Looks pretty nice. Some of this stuff would look actually really good because I live in a castle and it's fairly, has sort of that, semi-gothic idea to it. So a lot of this stuff would actually look good just being on shelves and whatnot for me. See some petals of something along those lines over there. That looks like an interesting thing over there, though. Like it's a wall set with a bird bath, essentially, or a fountain. And these over here are neat because they're actually they actually are music boxes, the egg-looking things. There's quite a few interesting, and there's also the scrolls here as well, which you could lay out and actually have writing on it that you could set, I guess, from what the sign says. So all three things are actually fairly neat looking. Let's zoom in and see what this says in particular. Scrolls, feather and ink, add your own text, 2 types. I guess one is this looks like a history lesson on this one, actually. And then I guess the second one is the one that's more folded there. A little bit of graphical glitching down that way, but that'll settle itself in a bit. Here we have some skyboxes, which they all look fairly nice, and they all have the theming of Harry Potter to them. They all look different from each other, which is really nice. It's not like a simple copy and paste job. Alright, I had a big freeze there for a moment. But yeah, I particularly, I'm more of a Ravenclaw person, but I have to say that the Slytherin's Den particularly looks pretty nice. And then we have some sword displays here, which are pretty nice looking, I have to say. And they all come in different sizes as well. We got a Potter cut here. Alrighty. Then we have Mad P's display here as well, and looks like Dobby's up in a cage. Actually, let's take a look at this first. There's quite a bit of stuff crowded in this little room here. You can see an event-exclusive gacha thing here, which has some of the stuff sitting out here that we can take a look at. It doesn't want to seem texture fresh immediately. Got some pillows on the shelf here, which is pretty nice. I thought at first when I saw these last time I was here, I thought these may have been just fold-up shirts or something. But no, they're actually pillows. So that's pretty neat. We have some owl cages over there and a couple of cauldron pots. Just about anything that you could particularly want for displaying out. And yeah, like I was saying before, here's the Mad P display, which is showing off their Spellbound stuff, which is obviously a homage to Harry Potter. I'm going to be doing that game soon enough, because it's been a couple months now since it's been out, and I usually wait a couple months anyways. I do a lot of the Mad P games and whatnot on my other channel, siren out of view. And they're pretty much showcasing like everything that you would need, or you could get for the game anyways. I don't usually get the game enhancers and stuff like that. I usually do it without it. But the robes do actually look fairly nice, I have to say. So, alright, we're here in the main room now. They had a stage here that was performing something a couple of days ago, but I didn't actually know about it until I showed up here today. Which the show was based on the three brothers from the 7th Harry Potter book about the Deathly Hallows. Kind of unfortunate that I missed it. It probably was pretty neat, I have to say. Yeah, it only happened for 2 days. From the looks of it, it's just the setting was a meadow with a path through it. Though I'm sure the path was originally a river, I assume, since that's how the story would start out. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and start and make our way across this entire room. And looking back this way, there's definitely a lot of FPS drop, I have to say. See an owl just losing its feathers on top of that cage. Mice on the ground. Looks like they have a... Not quite sure what this is. It's either posing or it's the cabinet itself. Didn't see anything on there that's specified. But yeah, we have another wardrobe set here. We have what looks like a fairly standard desk, it looks like here. This in particular, is like themed, maybe like a medieval type of thing, or maybe something rustic. Spirit magic wand here. This one looks like it changes quite a bit and has 10 spells to it. So there's a lot of different wand choices, I have to say. This one does look particularly nice, though. Looks like it has an easy HUD to understand. This one looks like it's a pose set, maybe a scene pose set with a cart and whatnot. And this one appears to be a tie. That's pretty nice. This one looks like a few different clothing sets here. It looks like a animesh wall in the back there on the side. Maybe that's the one that we came in through. I'm not sure. And animesh is the big thing that the Firestorm viewer that I use, they got that going, maybe. Yeah, they got the animesh on Firestorm maybe like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. Still haven't updated my viewer, which I really should. I'm kind of bad about that, as I think there's something animesh right here in front of me, and I don't have anything actually showing. Which is kind of it's kind of unfortunate for me. I probably should get that done with before I go to the more big events towards the end of spring, towards the middle, or beginning of summer. Yeah, I think it looks like red or something that's on top of that thing on the table there, and I don't see it from my end. Here we have an exclusive, which is a set of, it's like a feather crown, it looks like. Which, that's neat. Looks like they actually have a whole outfit down here, which it may be... I don't know, it looks like it might be a gacha, I'm not quite sure. And then we have some hanging things, a Deathly Hollow symbol. They also have some butterbeers down here too, which actually look pretty nice, I have to say. It looks pretty delicious, actually. And this one looks like another outfit set of, like, student clothing, it looks like. Though it appears to be a gacha set. And here it looks like we have a sorting hat. Though it looks like this is another case of Animesh, and I'm dumb for not updating my client. The Mischief map, though. Is that it on the ground right there? Or table, I mean? Kind of interested in seeing if it has any animations. No, it doesn't look like it has any. It's a nice copy, though. And here it looks like we have a building or a skybox, it looks like. Have a dark version, and yeah, it's a skybox. 176 land impact. Looks nicely detailed, though. Here we have what looks like a... Is this a goblin? Yeah, it's apparently like a... It's like a pet goblin or something like that. Has poses to hold, or... I guess have it beside you, I assume. Also has a static version. That's pretty neat. And then we have the house elf head here, so I guess if you ever wanted to be... Okay, maybe that was... Yeah, that other thing may have been actually an elf and not a goblin. And they messed that up. Yeah, it looks like they have... Somebody's made an actual house elf head. Then we have another outfit here. This one kind of looks more Magical Girl than anything. It's even named Magical Girl. Wow, I got that one right on the head. Oh, Professor's trunk. This one actually looks like one that you could probably put just in a regular house, though. It's not too fantasy looking. And then we have another set of wands here, which is ones look more... These ones look more normal. Which, if you're looking for something more practical, this one look like they fit the touch. I'm guessing these are scenes. Backdrops. That's what they're called. I just call them scenes. Some of them look really nice, like the Quidditch set, the window set down there, and the shoot, I forget the name of the spell, but the stag one looks nice as well. Oh, we got holding cats, which I see a lot of these like cat-looking ones in many of the events I go to. People love having like cats to hold. It looks like we have a dress here for... Yeah, it looks like a dress for witches, something along those lines. At least one of them looks like it. The other one looks more like a regular dress. We got a catwood applier. Don't have a catwood head, though. Thought about it, but haven't committed yet. And these look more like plushy things as well. Looks like platypuses on top of like a pudding? I'm not sure what that is. Then we have some shoes here, which these look like pretty tall ones actually. Don't know the name of these ones. Let me see if it has a name attached to it. Cage platform wedges, okay. So I guess they're called cage platform shoes, something along those lines. And we got some magical hats here. This one we can see though. Though it does appear to actually be an Animesh one as well, so I guess they must just have like a static version here. And a lot of scarves here, bento scarves. Which bento was the big thing before Animesh came in. Like, bento absolutely blew up. Some eyeshadow. I've never been really too big on, like, the applier stuff, but... Unicorn trinket box. Know a couple people that might like that. Just one prim, too, which is pretty nice. Could easily just go on display on a shelf or something like that, not take up room really at all. Can we go up these stairs? No, we can't. Okay. So it is just this room, and here we have contraption, which is always nice to see a contraption booth somewhere, because they always have really nice things, just as we can see here. Quite a few different things here. We got this staff moving back and forth with a nice effect to it. That cube floating there, and also the glove spinning. This looks like a set of robes for a male body of some sort. We also have a necklace to the right, which looks like a... kind of looks like a snitch, but I think it's not quite one. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's just, a snitch is supposed to be gold with, supposed to be... the ball's supposed to be gold, but this one looks like it's silver. This looks like some sort of twig, pet you have on the shoulder. We got some wizardry frames, so it looks like somebody's actually drawn this out and put on... Elf 2255, and apparently it's a statue of some sort. It actually, though, it does have apparel, shoulders, and gloves for Atreya. I'm not sure exactly how it's a statue, though. It's kind of a question for me. And then here we have what looks to be some food products here. Yep, looks like potions, collagen recipes, so it looks like it's full of frosting from what it looks like. And then we have another hair set, but this one looks like for male. Then we have another set of necklaces here, it looks like. Got a nice cabinet set here for school supplies. Alrighty. This actually looks pretty nice, I have to say. And then we have another outfit here. This one looks more... This one looks like a... I guess a shirt with a skirt attached to it or something on those lines. And then we have a complete mess over here. Papers flying up everywhere. And then we have some eyes here. Actually, these eyes look pretty nice, I have to say. They kind of look like cat eyes almost, which might explain the cat that, or I think it's a cat looking at it. And we have some unicorn cake, it looks like. And some butterbeer. I have to say the butterbeers look really nice. You know, it looks like this one is a glasses set here. It looks like they're pretty big glasses too, probably to give that effect of something Harry Potter-ish. Then we have these orbs, it looks like here, that you can hold in your hands, so it looks like there's also a display for them, I think. I assume so, since one's sitting on a pillow looks like. It looks like we have a tea set with a book with it as well. Oh, it gives tea readings upon touch. That's a nice little addition there. It looks like we have some eyeshadow, and it looks like to be horns for this one. And they're very small horns, too. Oh, these are some nice dresses, it looks like. And then we have what looks to be a set of stuff here, like books and a chemistry set that's full of flowers. And then we have a backdrop that appears to be the Wizard Express. This is actually really nice looking, I have to say. Be able to just have a room off the train like that, wherever you want. This one looks more like a wizard that's just hanging around town. And then we have a lot of cauldron pots here. Quite a few of them. We also have a nice animated newspaper there too. That's actually really nice. Then we have the train set that people use before they get on the train for their luggage. Trolleys, that's what they're called. I'm just forgetting names of things left and right here. Petroleum, that's what it's called, yeah. Petroleum spell makes these wispy-looking animals. Which just appears to be a gacha set, but looks pretty nice, I have to say. You could throw a couple of these around wherever you live, and be nice to look at. Another necklace here. This one appears to be a snitch, I think. Alright, had a little crash there, but I'm back. This one appears to be more wands. They look like they're in displays as well on this one. Also have a uniform set. And an invisibility cloak. Very nice. Let's just zoom in and take a look at these wands for a moment here, since I can't get too close with the cam. Since with this FPS lag, it's gonna be difficult to actually just touch the cam even once without using the zoom in, just like right now. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and use the zoom in. Some nice looking wands there. This one on the left appears to be have a gem attached to it, and this one on the right appears to be rather gnarly looking. Got some bent styling to it. And then we have the 4 on the bottom shelf here, which it looks like they have attachments to them as well for the most part. It's not gonna let me go to the left very easily here into the last one, so there we go. Almost looks like a key bit on the end of that one. We have some more desks over here, along with a few what looks to be novelty items like fainting fancies. Butterbeer, pumpkin juice, every flavor bean, I mean. Oh, we have an entire, what is this? It looks like a bridge set. No, that's not a bridge set. That's a bridge set, though. Could use that to cover, like, an area to wherever, or you could potentially use it as maybe a bridge to a different house or something like that, too. And it depends on how you would build around it. But that covers all the vendors here in the world of magic. So we have all the signs over here. At first I thought it was gacha, but I think they're just signs that show all the different vendors here. There's also a statue right here too, so just go ahead and take a look at it. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this event with me. Thought it was a pretty nice event. I don't usually cover events either. And I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video here real soon.